Hello everybody, Tyler here. Today we're going to play some Crusaders quest. This game is very new, but it's doing quite well. I've been playing it for about a month and I absolutely love this game, so I'd like to share it all with you guys. I've been playing this game with my family and we've actually put together a website. I'd like you to check it out. It's crusadersquestlog.com. If you're barely starting out, check out what kind of characters there are, or if you're interested in learning more about the game, check out the forum. I'll be lurking around the forums answering any questions, but I'd like to go through Colosseum, which is a 3v3. You have your own team and then you go against other teams of 3 that other players have made. I've been playing quite a bit and I've stuck to this team for quite a while now, and I think it's a very successful team. First, it consists of Robin Hood. This is the heart of my team. Actually, this is the first character I leveled up from just a 3-star unit, and you can upgrade him to a 6-star unit, and it turned out to be Robin Hood. I thought he was a very powerful character, and the characters that synergize with him are D'Artagnan, I think that's how you pronounce the word, and Maria. These 3 put together create such a powerful synergy, and I'll show you what I mean. We'll enter the Colosseum. This is again PvP. There's a story mode, there is dungeon mode, and there's also a world dungeon mode where you actually pair yourself with a friend and you can take on big bosses together. The Colosseum is a 10-round battle, and what you do is the first person who takes out the other team wins and moves on to the next round. I'll explain my team in a bit, but it's all about proccing off of each other. That one was not as fast as it usually is because we weren't working with the procs, but first, this team is so powerful because you could really take down a lot of teams with just 2 heal blocks. First, Saintess Maria. She's amazing because when you send down a heal, she can proc D'Artagnan's 3-block passive, and when a 3-block passive is used by an ally, then Robin Hood uses his passive, which is 2 piercing arrows. So you'll see when D'Artagnan is healed, you see that burst of blue. That burst of blue comes out saying that the passive is activating, and you'll see 2 arrows come out and a machine gun come out. Machine gun bullets are from D'Artagnan, and Robin Hood has his little arrows shooting out. So it's all like a chain reaction of passives. It's amazing. So when Maria activates D'Artagnan, D'Artagnan activates Robin Hood, and because D'Artagnan is using a 3-chain attack, it also activates Maria's passive. So the next time she uses a block, her active or her heal will come down as a 3-block heal. So that 3-block heal has another chance to proc Robin Hood. So that's why she is my leader. So the steps in this dungeon, or in the Colosseum, I wait for that proc. You see when the teammates kind of blink blue, I activate Bella, which is one of the goddesses, one of the 7 goddesses you can use. She does 50% extra neutral damage, so it's not reduced by defense or resistances. And it just makes a team so bursty. I mean, you can take down a lot of mages in just about a hit. Let's move on to the next round. I'm just going to ignore switching around, but you have 2 options to select when you're fighting against enemies. You can choose, you know, the first person that you matched up with, or you can choose the next person you matched up with. If you use a second person, then the first person will stay there until you decide to fight them. So you can't cycle through a bunch of new people. Alright, taking this one down. See, if you look in slow motion, they're kind of all chaining off of each other. The goddess that was used against me actually reduces my damage by 50%, but you know, it shouldn't matter much. I don't know if Maria actually debuffs that one, but Maria is so powerful because she can also ignore debuffs. She cleanses debuffs and she ignores it. with a 3-chain attack. So with Maria and D'Artagnan, D'Artagnan activates Maria's passive. She sends down a 3 block and it just removes all debuffs. It's insane. We'll throw down a heal, wait for that proc, but the goddess blocks it. And what I did there was wait for that heal, that bubble to go away, then I threw down another heal. That was a 3-chain heal, and we activated Bella and tried to burst down the team altogether. It's a great team. I suggest you guys try this team out. This team actually does not require any premium contracts to get. You can get them right from the beginning of the game. A lot of the strongest characters, the reason why I like this game also is that a lot of the strongest characters have, they're available for everybody to obtain. So D'Artagnan, Maria, Leon, they're all available for everybody. I'm going to refresh this. Yeah, let's get back into it. This game is still new, so there are a few bugs for the company to kind of smooth out, but I know that once everything's running smoothly, it's going to be a very solid game. It's very fun. So I'll throw down a heal, proc Bella, throw down a chain 3 heal, and then watch all the damage just come out of D'Artagnan and Robin Hood. Move on to the next round. I'm going to go through all 10 rounds, and hopefully it's like a kind of game that you guys are interested in. Right now this is just the PvP aspect, or kind of like a PvP aspect. You don't technically go against a real person, but you're going against their team, and it's controlled by an AI. Because if you notice, the opponent's goddess, they'll always activate within just 1 or 2 seconds into the match. So if you have someone with a bubble, you know that you shouldn't be activating your burst quite yet. So I waited for that bubble to go down, then I used a 3-chain heal that activated D'Artagnan and Robin Hood, and you can burst enemies down pretty quickly. This game is really fun. I recommend it. If you want to find more information on this, you can find it on crusaderquestlog.com. Let's go ahead and continue. A lot of the teams that you go against towards the later stages are full 6 teams, and they're quite challenging, but it's interesting to see what kind of teams that other people have put together. So we'll throw down a heal, pop this, throw down a 3-chain heal, and we'll do a 3 block. Hopefully we survive this. Yeah, it's not too bad. Mages are very powerful. When they get their skill, their special skill available, and they throw it on my team, usually my team gets wiped out in just a few seconds. So I have to definitely take out the enemy before they take me out if I'm going against a mage. Like if you look at this team, there is a Lilith in the far right, there's the healer in the middle, and in the front they have a paladin tank. I think that's King Alexander. This team is very balanced, but I think we can take them out. Robin Hood should be able to take out the Lilith in the back. Robin Hood is so great because he has just a bunch of pierce. Let's go ahead and take this one out. It's the same pattern. Oh no! Survive. Alright, we survived that. It's because Maria's just so powerful. She's extremely tanky. If you look on the top left, she has, at full health, 17.6 thousand health. That's a lot of health in this game. I don't know why it's like that, because in the stats page she has only like 10,000 health, and I think it's maybe because of my weapon it increases all the way up to 17,000. This is round 10. Let's go and use a more challenging fight here. This one should be easier. What happened there? I think we're okay. we'll move on. This is the final battle. I'll show you the stats page and the weapons, and I'll show you in town, just for those who are curious to see how this game works. But once again, this is a PvP mode, so and there's also a story mode. You can go through the story. It's all about saving these goddesses, and when you save them, they join you. Bella is the final goddess you unlock, and she is an offensive type of goddess. So let me go to town and I'll show you the different places we have here. And so I've just shown you the PvP aspects. You go here and you can see all the different heroes you can have in your tent. You can upgrade them. So down here I have low ranked people. If I want to promote this guy, I max leveled him to level 10. If I push promote, he promotes to a random 2-star warrior. So it goes from a 1-star warrior to a 2-star warrior. Let's see what this guy turns into. And this game is all about team composition, so you're going to be able to promote a lot of heroes, and then they all have special passives where you can put them together and synergize them together, and I think that's the funnest part about this game. If you look here, for example, Sigruna, we have the active, and it shoots multiple feathers to the enemies in the rear, dealing magic damage equal to a certain percent of attack power based on the chain number. So if it's a chain 1, you do 7%, chain 2, you do 20%, chain 3, you do 45%. And then this is a support type passive, which means that it is recommended that you do not use this one as a leader. It doesn't require very many blocks generated to do a bunch of damage, and so that's a passive for her. Let's see, D'Artagnan, if you look here, the reason why she is so powerful, I mean, if you look at her 3-chain block, it is at 540% of attack, and that's really big. That's one of the bigger numbers I've seen. But when when the hero is healed by an ally or uses his own skill, it receives a 75% chance to use a 3-chain attack, and this synergizes so well with Maria and Robin. Over here we have a bunch of weapons. This is the blacksmith. You can use this building to convert different areas of your weapon. This specific weapon has 3 attacks, and I've boosted it all with hero attack power, so I'm just doing as much damage as possible. Some items here, for example, my Maria has 2 defense types, defense upgrades, so you can have a more defensive type of aspect to Maria. Over here you can do special skills. For example, this is the archer page here, and for Robin Hood I can give him just a variety of skills, and to unlock these skills you'll have to unlock more characters. The way to unlock characters, you'll go through story mode, which is here in Quest, and you'll go through the whole story and you can learn about what this game's all about, but you can also look for special characters you see on the right hand screen. You can unlock those guys, and it'll help towards unlocking a skill. Here's the bakery. This person will cook you breads, and you can use the breads to train your characters. So when you go here, and for example we go to a 2-star character, you have to train them before you can promote them. So I clicked on train. You have to feed them donuts and sandwiches to get that elf or that archer all the way to stage 1. Let's see. Finally, I like to show you the tome. This is just the book of all the characters available in the game. There are 265 total characters. You start with, like I said earlier, Leon, and he's one of the strongest characters to use in the game, so I highly recommend maxing this guy first. I was lucky enough to get a Robin Hood. So my first character was a fox, actually. It looked like this guy. This was my actual first character, Fox Sniper, and when I upgraded him, it upgraded to a random 4-star, and it happened to be Robin Hood, this guy over here. And I upgraded him, and I focused all my breads and all my training on this guy, and I just revolved a team all around him, and I think it's turned out to be a secretly powerful team composition. So if you have these specific characters, give it a try. It's extremely powerful. So that's a sneak peek at Crusaders Quest. This is the Colosseum gameplay. If you like what you saw, please click on the subscribe button or like. I'm going to make more videos. I'm really interested in the team composition. If you look here, a lot of the characters have interesting passives. For example, Susano has a unique passive to him, and then if you look at Joan of Arc, she has a very unique passive herself, and I think when you throw different teams together, you can make really powerful combinations, just like the Maria, Robin Hood, D'Artagnan combination. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I appreciate all the comments that I've been getting so far, and I'm doing my best to create videos that are tailored to you guys, but thanks for watching again. See you guys.